Hello, guys. Welcome to the Expanrr Podcast. I'm your host, Meher, and I hope that you're having a wonderful time. So, what is the first thought that pops up in your mind when you hear the word vegan? Grass, memes, or just that vegan people are just crazy Karens telling everyone to stop eating meat? Well, that's not actually that true anymore. A few years back, veganism was considered crazy, but now it is considered sustainable. Do you know that animal agriculture industry contributes to greenhouse gas emissions, water pollution, species extinction, deforestation, and a lot of other things as well? In 2018, the United Nations identified animal agriculture and meat production as the most urgent problem around the world. So, going vegan helps the environment a lot, and it is definitely a step that everyone should consider. But veganism is way broader than just eating vegan food. If you opt to buy a faux leather clothing or beauty product which is cruelty free and vegan, then you are contributing towards veganism as well. Because at the end of the day, the goal of veganism is to minimize the damage. So I've been rambling about veganism for quite a while now, but still a lot of us don't understand veganism at a better perspective. So today, to help us understand that better, we have Ashna Vora here with us, who has a vegan food blog, The Attractive Element, on Instagram, and is a vegan for almost 4 years now. It's a pleasure to have you, Ashna.
Thank you so much, Meher. I'm super happy to be here.
Likewise. So you have been a vegan for almost 4 years now, right?
Yeah, that's right.
That's great. Okay, so what made you go vegan?
So I always said that I loved animals and I said it with a lot of pride.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know that there were such cruel consequences of my diet and lifestyle. So once I watched like a really horrific video about what actually goes on in the animal and dairy industry, I knew saying I loved animals was hypocritical. So I just had to go vegan.
Okay. And if you were to explain veganism in a layman's term, how would you do that?
So veganism is basically a lifestyle that just involves the abstaining of all animal products. That's it.
Okay, great. Before that, I want to ask you, after you went vegan, what all changes did you face, like physically or in your health?
Honestly, the only real change I faced was people's behavior towards me because people I never knew suddenly cared about my protein intake. But honestly, since I've gone vegan, I've stopped falling sick and I've grown to love soup and salad so much, so I've naturally become healthier.
Yeah, that is healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's changed for the better. I can't say there's been any negative impact in my life.
That's great. A lot of people, especially from the West and heavy meat eaters, they have this misconception that vegan food is not tasty or that it's bland.
So vegan food is much more than lettuce. I don't think people get that. It's a major misconception because let's be honest, almost all meat eaters love their meat seasoned. And the seasoning that they love so much, the seasoning that adds the flavor, all of that is traditionally vegan.
Yeah.
If you go to see, it's the meat by itself which is actually bland, not the seasoning.
Yeah, exactly. So is a vegan diet tough to follow?
Is it tough to follow? So honestly, it does take a little getting used to because you've been brainwashed for all these years. So it is a transition. But honestly, it's very temporary. Then once you know why you're doing it, it's very easy.
And is it expensive?
Honestly, no, it's not expensive. I mean, traditional vegan food is really not. But if your diet consists of only fortified foods, plant-based meats, or plant-based milks, then it might be difficult. But if you maintain a balance, it's great.
Okay. And before going, is there any advice you'd like to give to budding vegans or someone who's considering to go vegan?
So honestly, if you want to go vegan or even you have like the slightest bit of inclination to go vegan, you just have to do it. It is totally worth it. And honestly, it is not as difficult, especially in today's generation when so many alternatives are available and veganism is so widely known. I don't think it should be a problem. Like, there's nothing stopping you at this point. So just do it.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much, Shashna.
Thank you so much.
Okay, wow. That was like so informative. Thank you for giving us your time. I'm sure that now we all can say that we know or rather understand the concept of veganism a little better. So I got a question for you all listeners. Does going vegan only mean having a vegan diet? No. Veganism is a lifestyle in which whenever you get a vegan alternative, you choose that. Veganism really is taking the world by a wave now. And according to a study, the number of vegans in America has increased by around 600% in the last 3 years. And coming to India, there are so many vegan restaurants and festivals popping up. This just shows us how big the community actually is. And who better than fast food chains like McDonald's, Domino's, Ben and Jerry's, amongst the others, to recognize this and introduce vegan options? Competition is increasing to make plant based alternatives or meat products, and many entrepreneurs are catering to it already because that is what a great entrepreneur does. They see the scope to expand and they implement it. Now, you might be wondering that yes, I want to contribute to this, that I want to get into the vegan market, but I don't have any ideas. Well, don't you worry, because we got you. Okay, so first on our list is obviously you can start a vegan restaurant or get creative with it, start your monthly subscription boxes. Then you can also get into vegan beauty products and fashion by producing animal cruelty free products. Or hey, maybe you can become a vegan consultant and help other struggling or budding vegans to implement a healthy vegan lifestyle. At the end of the day, my point is that if you really want to do it, go ahead because it is a huge market and the opportunities are plenty. As we come towards the end, I would like to tell you that sustainability of the planet is the future, and also that eating meat is a choice. And if you can choose to not kill a life and help the planet while you're at it, then why the hell not go ahead with it? We all have experienced the transition from retail to online shopping, and how we all were scared that instead of an iPhone, we'd get a wooden box. But now look at us, ordering something or the other every single day. So, my point is that change is scary but not inevitable, and entrepreneurs are the ones who shape the future. So, go ahead and get on that sustainability train. I'm your host Meher. That was it for today. Please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can express your thoughts, stories, and feedback in the comment section below. Till then, take care, stay safe, and once again, be sustainable.